Financial experts are cautioning that Kenya's current internal borrowing situation poses significant risks to the national economic stability and growth prospects. According to the analysts, addressing these challenges will require a concerted effort from the government, policymakers, and citizens to implement prudent financial management practices and foster a conducive economic environment for sustainable growth. Here's that report.
In recent times, Kenya has been grappling with a significant challenge in its economic landscape: internal borrowing. The country's reliance on internal borrowing has raised concerns among economists, policymakers, and citizens alike, as it poses serious implications for the nation's financial stability and economic growth. Many Kenyans are saying they are burdened by the high cost of living and the recent anti-government protests, which has left many counting losses since many businesses were not opened for fear of the unknown.
Mimi ningeomba tu kusema tu serikali wakae chini wasikizane. Kama sasa hivi tunaona kazi hakuna, vijana tunakaa mpaka saa hizi. Inafika kama saa kama hizo hakuna customer, hakuna nini. Manze mimi ningesema tu sijui kutakuwa aje.
According to the National Treasury, the country's total expenditure for financial year 2023-2024 is 3.7 trillion shillings, equivalent to 22.6% of GDP. This as the financial year 2022-2023 actual net domestic cumulative borrowing as of 16th June stood at 419.46 billion Kenya shillings. In October 2022, domestic debt rose at a faster rate of 10.8%, or 426 billion, to hit 4.386 trillion. While the internal borrowing situation in Kenya has reached a critical juncture, recent reports from the Central Bank of Kenya shows that the government's domestic debt has reached an all-time high, with increasing borrowing from the local sources over the past few years. The rising trend in internal borrowing is primarily attributed to various factors, including fiscal deficits, where government spending exceeds revenue allocation, infrastructure development, and debt rollover.
Ilifanya kutundaganya sababu maisha imekuwa ngumu sana. Nyeka mimi hii ndugu yangu napata ile mafuta nilikuwa naeka, najipata yenyewe nimepata kitu. Sasa hivi kuumia tunaumia. Unapata jeshi yani unapata jeshi mingi kwa familia wanalia tu njaa. Hadi mkoa kwa stage na wao nasikia tu wanaguruma tu. Sasa sijui itakuwaje.
Bila shaka chumi saa hii haitupeleki vizuri, haiendelee vizuri. Kwa saa hizi si kama kitambo. Kama mimi bila shaka mimi ni mfanya biashara hapa Raunda, nauza vitu kama viatu, na kusema kweli biashara saa hii iko chini ukilinganisha na hapo kitambo. Bei yenye tunanunua viatu saa hizi si kama yenye tulikuwa tunanunua kitambo. Kwa hivyo bila shaka saa hizi bei iko juu, imeongezeka.
However, KRA recorded a growth of 6.7% in the financial year 2022-2023. Revenue allocation has progressively increased to 2.166 trillion Kenya shillings in financial year 2022-2023, representing a growth of 37% in the last 5 years. Kenyans are now urging the president and opposition leader Raila Odinga to resolve their issues so there can be economic stability in the country and avoid losses which are witnessed during the demonstrations. Reporting for Hope TV Newswatch, I'm Cynthia Masibo.